It's go time, boys. The 2000 Yamaha. At this point, you're wondering, why didn't this guy just buy a new one? But we didn't. It needs rear diff service. I don't know as if it's ever been done. Quite honestly, I've never even checked it. Let's just go to Honest down here. So let's see if there's anything in it. By draining it, we need to get this skid plate off. 12 mil socket is what we need for that. I'm assuming. There's one there and there's another one underneath it, and then we need a drain bucket, which we had. And according to service data, it has a drain. I was going to bring home the fluid extractor, but I forgot. So we'll pop this little plate off here. Using old handy hand tools. There we are. And albeit it has a drain. However, I can't see, and it appears to be some sort of socket head. By that I mean Allen. Let me go look through the at-home toolkit and see if we have something that'll work. You guys are gonna love this. So I found this. The mice had moved into it, sat in the bottom of my box. It probably has the right size in it. But then I found this, which happened to have the right size in it, which is here, which will stick on a 1/4 inch socket with a 1/4 3/8 adapter, and we'll use our Carlisle ratchet here. Huh? I'm pressing you boys now. We're gonna keep it going with the crappy at-home tools because at this point it's just getting kind of funny, I think. No idea what size Allen this is. I'm going to guess probably, well, let's see, it's something in the 4mm variety. It would be my guess, 4 or 6. Trying to make sure that's up in there pretty good. Oh, she cracked right loose. And our socket, our bit is stuck up in there, so we'll leave that in there. But prior to pulling that, let's just check for poop and laughter. Does it have anything in it? 21 mil Napa Pro USA series. Here in case it's over full. Oh, it's actually pretty clean looking. Almost feel like I'm wasting my time. It smells kind of funny. Looks like it might have. It's a little bit gross. So here's our 2 plugs. They both have sealing washers on them, which they probably tell you to replace, and we're not going to. Boy, it must not hold a lot. It's just barely petering now. It looks way nastier in the pan than it did up here on the end. We'll let that drizzle. We'll go to the front, see what we need to do to drain the front. Boy, not much came out of that, but it was right up to the top of the hole. Boy, they must not hold much. Unless there's something plugging it. Nope, they just don't hold much. Like, I mean, hardly anything. Interesting. Alright, well, hope we don't need our bit for the front, because we have to wait to stick that in to get it back. But it's pretty well done. I'm dripping at this point. The front's a little different style. But being that this is basically just a drip here and there, we're going to take and put these plugs back in. Fill her back up. Feel it around until you get it. You got it. Yeah, we better keep that there. We'll probably make a mess filling it up. I don't know what the capacity is, but not a lot. How's that sound? We just don't want that to fall out, so we'll tighten it to that spec. We'll clean that off with some brake parts cleaner here in a minute. Maybe it says on it what size it is. It is a 6mm. Lucky guess. I think that's one of the numbers that we said it was. This is our fill plug. Stay Lube Gear Lube, 85W90. Multi-purpose. Gives you cancer. Not a sponsor. Been out in the barn for as long as I've owned the machine because it's been on my to-do list, but I haven't done it. Why? Because it starts and runs and drives. That's the worst thing you could do to something if you plan on fixing it. It's like moving into a house that you're gonna, remodel. Don't do it until it's done. Just like so. This is what it calls for, 85W90. And if you fill it till it comes out the hole, ooh, it's a bit of a squirter. So I'll make sure we're not just, make sure we're doing it right here. I say you got her there, Rocco. We got her. Put the lid back on it. Takes a very small amount. I'm not sure how much, but not much. And we're right level with the threads there. There's that. We'll take our 21mm, torque that back to factory specs. New washer, of course. Wipe its rear end. Now we'll move up to the front and see what that looks like up there. So this one here does not look like, we need to pull the skid plate. Yeah, right there, look at that. Would you look at that? That's some pretty good engineering. They left us a hole to get to the drain plug. 10mm socket. We just cracked her for 120. Let's grab just the socket here. A little bit of luck will drop everything right into the pan. Never drain fluid out of something unless you know you can get the fill hole opened up. That's what I would tell people. No fluid coming out. Just a couple of drizzles. A couple drips is all we got so far. So, small bolt sealing washer. I'm assuming it's not dripping because it's not vented well, or because we still have the fill hole on, or it's empty. Let's hope it's not empty. Oh, what size we have here, old son? That's an 18, and that's too big, and all I brought was an 18, 19, and a 21. Cut. Action. Still no drips coming out of it. This is slightly embarrassing. 17mm. Mother of pearl. Could have used a socket, but I'm doing it. Oh, there we go. There's a little drizzle. Now she's flowing, boys. Oh, yeah. Whew. Lucky me. The front stuff is blacker. So, a cap and an O-ring. She's running out of there now, so that must be sealed up. There is a vent. Interesting. I wonder if we should check the vent hose. Where's my hose at? Here it is. We should make sure that this is not plugged. Best way to do that, suck on it with your lips or blow on it. I don't know where it goes, but I can't blow through it. Well, that ain't good. And we would have never known if we weren't servicing it. We can do this. We can get a blow nozzle. We can either go look for the end of it, or we can put more excessive force on it. It runs up above the radiator, heads towards the back of the machine. Let's pop the seat off. Is it one of these? That's the carb. That one goes downtown, must be the brakes, rear diff. Figure comes all the way around. Oh, I think it hangs down here over the side. I think it's one of these. Let's see, that one goes up. Nope, it's not that one. Dumbass, that's the reverse cable. Wow, this guy's good. It's right there. Oh, it just sits up here. It ends right under the gas tank. It just kind of hangs out up there. I think I can get... Oh, great. Now I can frickin' blow through it. I couldn't blow through it, but now I can. Maybe it had a little something in it. Okay, so that sticks up there. Just kind of hangs out up there. So if you're in the water up to here, up here, you're probably too deep. We can blow through it now, boys. How do we know that little nipple there is not plugged up? Well, it looks shiny. It's probably not plugged up. But now that we have it hooked up, we can pull it back out the top and blow through it. I'll do that off camera. At least I tell you I will. But in all reality, I won't. Alright, let's put this little guy back in. Oh, man. This guy needs an ATV lift. Torque to spec. It appears when we fill this up, it's going to spill all over the frame if we do it right. I feel kind of bad I waited so long to do this. Oh, sugar. Oh yeah, this guy. What a tool. Let's see. There we go. She's, nope, not quite full. Well, it's easier to clean the stuff off the frame than do anything else. We'll use 3 times the amount that we need. Interesting. Gotta let it trickle in there. It's pretty tight with the way that gear sets in there. I'd suggest at least buying a whole quart like what I did so you can spill most of it. There we go. Now it looks like it's staying up at that level. Give it a second here. Oh yeah, it does keep going down. It keeps kind of, must be pretty tight tolerances in there. Yep, it kind of keeps going down. Well, she ain't gonna rust in that spot, I'll tell you. Alright, looks pretty well like it's staying there now. The front skid plate's not removable. It's a Craftsman 17 mil from America. I think it says on it, forged in the USA. Old school. Before Craftsman went to China. Well, maybe they didn't go to China, but seems like I've heard that before. Alright, well, let me clean up my big mess. Nothing 13 cans of brake clean can't fix. That seemed pretty easy. A little embarrassed I didn't do that a long time ago. Fortunately, they had fluid in them and it didn't look too nasty. There's more I'm going to do to this today, but I don't want to put it all in one video, and I know this one seems kind of silly, but which ones aren't? I think they all are. I need to do the upper steering bushings in these. The handlebars kind of chuck back and forth, and there's a couple little plastic collars that go up there and a couple seals, but I didn't want to do that until I was going to take the plastic off to do the valve adjustment. So I'm going to include those in the next video. I don't want to slam them onto this because it'll be an hour and a half long, because we have some way of taking what should be 5 minutes and turning it into, you know, a half a day ordeal. So let's do that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Sorry this one seems lame-o, but it is. Don't neglect your front end or your rear end, and make sure it's properly lubed. See you on the next one. Have a nice day.